What's up guys, Alvaro here. Welcome to the Bilingual Stock Market channel again.
In this channel, we talk about the stock market in two languages, English and Spanish. So if English is not your cup of tea, you can also watch this video narrated by me in Spanish and vice versa. In this video, I am going to be talking about one of my favorite stocks out there, NIO, the Chinese electric vehicles manufacturer. This is actually my second largest investment after Tesla. This is this is my largest investment on NIO in this portfolio because I show you guys in my last video my smaller investment portfolio. And in the other portfolio that I showed you guys in my last video, I own 200 shares of NIO. In this portfolio of Robinhood, I own 500 shares of NIO with an average cost of $13.68. I started to build up this long-term position in July of this year, and in just a matter of 4 or 5 months, the total return that this investment is making for me as of now is an amazing 150%, right? $10,308 as of now, and this is an unrealized profit. I am not thinking about selling any of my shares anytime soon. This is a long-term investment, and I will probably gonna be holding my shares for 10 or 15 years. So in this video, I am gonna be making my bullish case on NIO. I am going to be telling you guys, I'm going to be breaking down why I believe that this is a phenomenal long-term investment opportunity. And check this out, guys. I started to purchase my NIO shares in July, as I am telling you, in early July. And my average cost is $13.68, somewhere around here. And now the price of the stock is $34.34 at this time. So this has been a very, very profitable long-term investment for me. And as I said before, I have 202 more shares in a smaller investment portfolio that I also have in Robinhood. So in total, I own 702 NIO shares as of now. So let me pull up NIO's website. First of all, guys, NIO was founded in 2014 by William Li, which is the CEO of the company. NIO's headquarters is located in the province of Hefei in China, but the manufacturing operations take place in Shanghai, the same city in which Tesla, by the way, has its gigafactory in China. This is something that really caught my eye when I started to do my research work before starting a long-term position on NIO. And check this out, guys. The Chinese name of NIO is Weilai, or something like that. I might be mispronouncing that. If so, sorry, I don't speak Chinese, I only speak English and Spanish. But well, the fact of the matter is that Weilai means in Chinese, blue sky coming, as you guys can see over here. And check this out, guys. I really like this section of NIO's website. I am going to read this for you. Let me scroll down here a bit. All right, let me read this. When the ownership experience exceeds expectations, electric vehicles will simply become the natural choice for everyone, leading to a more sustainable tomorrow. With that, our vision of a blue sky will come true. And this matches perfectly, in my opinion, with the serious pollution problem that Chinese has right now. So when NIO says blue sky coming, it means zero emissions, guys. Zero emissions. Because electric vehicles do not pollute the environment. So everybody obviously will prefer having blue skies instead of having gray skies. And if we scroll down a bit more, all right, we also find this. I'm gonna read this for you guys. In the past, cars gave people the freedom of mobility. In the future, cars will go one step further and free people from driving. Free people from driving, guys. All right, this is really exciting for me. Giving them the freedom of time. It is a future we are excited to shape. So, when NIO says free people from driving, what are we talking about here, guys? This is huge and very important because this means that NIO as a company, is committed to autonomous driving, which is a very important part of the electric vehicle business that I believe legacy automakers like Volkswagen and Audi, General Motors, and Ford will be able to catch up with in the future. And I do believe, guys, that since autonomous driving is by far safer than human driving, let's say 15 or 20 years out, human beings should no longer drive cars. Not to mention the change that the auto industry will have if using an autonomous ride network turns out to be cheaper than owning your own car. Think about that, guys. And I'm gonna ask you guys something. How many of you guys knows how to ride a horse? Probably none of you. I don't know how to ride a horse either. But if we look back in time, say 100 or 200 years ago, pretty much everybody knew how to ride a horse. Think about that, guys. Why? Because it was the main means for transportation way back then, right? But suddenly, cars came around and horse ended up being used for sports and not as a means for transportation. So I think that in 15 or 20 years, if companies like Tesla and NIO can create an autonomous riding network, and if signing up for an autonomous riding network in order to use it on a daily basis turns out to be cheaper than owning your own car, then I think that the concept of having a car in order to move around is going to change 100%. But well, this is an issue that I will be talking about furthermore later on down the road. Now I want to show you guys the commercial evolution of NIO. I'm gonna pull up here this chart. All right. Okay. This is very important, guys. The market capitalization of NIO, or market cap, as of today, must be something like $33 billion. I'm gonna do the math with you guys in just a second. And how do you guys can determine how much the market cap of a company is? Well, you guys need to multiply the outstanding shares of a company times the price of the stock, all right? And by the way, this is also very important. The market cap measures what a company is worth to the open market. So let's do the math here, guys, all right? Let me pull up here my calculator. Let's do this, all right? Pull it up, okay. So the outstanding shares of NIO right now are 1,055,000,000 shares. That would be 1,055,000,000 shares. There you go. That's a number. And as we just saw, the price of the stock right now is around $30. All right. So let's round it up. Let's say $35. So we're gonna multiply 1,055,000,000 times 35. Okay, let's round this up. So the market cap of NIO right now must be at around $37 billion. This is a very interesting market cap, taking into account that this is a company that started out back in 2014, right? And I mind you guys, this is very important as well. I really want to point this out. NIO is not a profitable company yet. I don't want to take a deep dive into NIO's financial statement in this video because it is going to take too long. I will be doing it in another video that is going to be strictly dedicated to NIO's financial situation. But I am pretty confident that if NIO keeps on executing as well as it is doing it right now, it will become a profitable company by mid of next year. That's what I am expecting, right? So let me show you guys the evolution of NIO when it comes to the cars that this company has delivered. So in 2018, NIO sold 11,348 vehicles, right? Then in 2019, NIO sold 20,565 vehicles. Here we have a chart that shows how well this company has been executing throughout this year. All right. Take a look, guys. In January, the company delivered 1,598 vehicles. Then in February of this year, this was a very tough month for the Chinese economy in general terms because of the situation of the COVID-19 in China, right? Then in March, NIO delivered 1,533 vehicles. And from April and on, the execution has been simply phenomenal. And I actually started my long-term position in early July of this year once I found out that NIO had delivered more than 3,000 cars for 3 months in a row. That's when because I was day trading and swing trading NIO on a constant basis, but when I realized, as I said before, guys, that this company delivered more than 3,000 cars for 3 months in a row, I was like, I'm gonna stop day trading and swing trading this company. I am not seeing the bigger picture here. I'm gonna start a long-term position, and well, ever since I started my long-term position, this has been a rocket ride. And get this, guys, this is also huge. NIO just announced yesterday, because in September they delivered 4,708 vehicles, almost 5,000 vehicles, right? But NIO announced yesterday that in October they sold 5,055 vehicles. Unbelievable, okay? This is a record for NIO. In one single month, the company was able to deliver more than 5,000 vehicles. So the growth that this company has ahead of itself is amazing. And on top of that, NIO also announced, I think that it was like 4 or 5 days ago, that they won a contract to supply vehicles to Beijing municipal administrative institutions in the near future. So as you guys can see, the future looks very, very promising for NIO, and I am extremely bullish when it comes to this company. Now I want to show you guys NIO cars. I want to show you the 3 different models that NIO is selling as of now. So the first model that I am going to show you is the ES6. Okay, let me pull up here the information of the ES6. There you go. Scroll down. This is the best, by the way. That's the ES6. This is, by the way, the best-selling vehicle for NIO so far. This is a $51,350 vehicle, and the basic version has a 260 miles range or 430 kilometers. And we also have a long-range version, which is this one that you guys can see over here. The extra long-range version has a 610 kilometers range or 359 miles. And I wanna show you guys the interior of this vehicle. Take a look at this. Very nice looking interior. We have some sort of tablet on the dashboard. Right, let me show you some other pictures. Okay, and this is also something that is worth pointing out, guys. Every single NIO vehicle comes with 2 features, which are Nomi and NIO Pilot. Nomi is some sort of cloud computing platform with voice interaction, such as similar to Alexa. And NIO Pilot, this is a driving feature, all right, with more than 20 driver assistance features, all right. And something that I want to also to point out here, guys, recently NIO announced a Navigate on Pilot program, which is an autonomous driving program for certain highways and roads in China. So these NIO cars, all right, or this NIO car that you guys are looking over here, and the other 2 models that I'm gonna show you in just a second, they can already drive themselves, okay? They are vehicles that have the capacity to drive themselves. They have an autonomous driving capacity, right? And I think that NIO is quite ahead of legacy automakers when it comes to autonomous driving, which is an aspect of electric vehicles that, as I said before in this video, guys, that's an aspect of electric vehicles that legacy automakers like Volkswagen, Ford, General Motors, Audi, and other companies are running but very late on. All right. Now I'm gonna show you the ES8. Pull it up here real quick. The ES8. See if this pulls up. There you go. Very nice SUV. This vehicle is priced at $66,500, $66,500, and it has the basic version has a 252 miles range or 405 kilometers. And let me show you the long range version. There you go. This is the information about the long range version of this car with 360 miles or 580 kilometers. Okay. Let me show you the interior of this car real quick. Take a look at this. Very nice interior. Take a look at this light underneath the dashboard. Okay, and this vehicle also includes, obviously, the features that I just told you about, Know Me and NIO Pilot. And of course, the Navigate on Pilot program, the autonomous driving feature, is also included with the ES8. All right. Now I'm gonna show you guys the EC6, which was the very last. This is the very last vehicle that NIO rolled out, that NIO launched. And when it comes to the EC6, depending on the version, the price of this vehicle starts at $51,000 up to $71,000. Okay. The standard version has a 221 miles range or 357 kilometers, okay, for the basic version. And the long range version, I'm gonna show you guys the long range version. It has 615 kilometers range or 380 miles, okay? And this vehicle also includes, obviously, Know Me and NIO Pilot, right? And this vehicle also has, an autonomous driving capacity. Take a look. Here we have the vehicle in two different colors. Very, very nice vehicle, right? Now I want to tell you guys about some services that NIO offers and that really caught my eye when I was doing my research work about this company. So let me show you NIO Power. Okay. NIO is innovating when it comes to the way that electric vehicles are being recharged, okay? Because they have these battery swap stations, and NIO has 155 battery swap stations in China. And as I was telling you guys, this is a very innovative system that NIO came up with in order to reduce the time that it takes to recharge the battery of their vehicles. Take this, guys. Charging an electric vehicle using a regular charging pile, just like the one that you guys can see over here, takes on average 30 minutes. But with these battery swap stations, it only takes 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. From 25 minutes or 30 minutes over here down to 3 minutes. So what happens here? The car enters into the station, all right, and a machine swaps the low battery for a fully charged battery. And here comes another very interesting, business model that NIO might be implementing in the future, which is battery as a service. So what happens with battery as a service? With this idea, NIO will be able to sell their cars but leasing the batteries. So if you buy a NIO, you are going to buy the car without the battery because the battery is going to be leased, okay? And that is going to reduce the total price of the cars for something like $15,000, give or take, guys. So cheaper cars equals more sales, obviously, right? And I also want to show you guys here, I think that this should be down below. This is how the battery swap stations look like. And NIO also has a very innovative service when it comes to these are the regular charging piles of NIO. I think that NIO has something like, yeah, they have 341,000 charging piles in China, just like this one. So if you're gonna charge your vehicle, you're gonna recharge the battery of your vehicle using these regular charging piles. Then you need to, park your vehicle, connect it to the charging pile, and then you have to wait, somewhere between 20 up to 30 minutes for the battery of your car to get fully recharged, all right? But NIO also has, as I was telling you guys, another very innovative program, which is NIO Power, okay? So with this service, the battery of the vehicles can be charged wherever you are, okay? So they send a crew, okay, with this van, and they charge the battery of your car while you are, hanging out with your family at your place, or you're at your office, or something like that. Okay, guys, now this is a very important part of the video, okay? I wanna show you what the price targets for NIO are, okay? We have a lot of price targets out there that were put out by several banks, and on this website we have several price targets, okay? And I remind you guys that when financial institutions such as, you can see over here, JP Morgan Chase, Citibank, Bank of America, when financial institutions put out a price target, you're looking at a 12 months price target. Okay, these are 12 months price target from the day in which they were put out. So take a look. In the case of JP Morgan says that NIO will be a $40 stock in October 14th of 2021. In the case of Deutsche Bank, they say that NIO is going to be a $24 stock on this is September 8th of 2021. So, and we have price targets over here that are already obsolete, like Bank of America. Bank of America says that NIO is going to be an $18 stock by this is August 12th of 2021. So this is NIO is already above $30 a share. So the only price target that seems to be current as of now would be JP Morgan Chase, and I don't even think so, guys. I mean, in my opinion, and mind you guys, I am not a financial advisor. If you guys are thinking about buying NIO shares, you guys need to do your own research work and your own due diligence. But I see NIO ending this year above $40, no problem. And let me show you why. I usually use, guys, when it comes to analyze what the price action of a stock could be at a long term, I use the options market. So I'm gonna pull up here the options market, and mind you guys, options trading is not for beginners. This is a very risky way of trading stocks. This is a very risky way of making money out of the stock market, but it helps me to measure the sentiment of the market in regards to a stock. So the current price of NIO is $34 a share, right? So I'm gonna pull up here real quick the call options for. I'm gonna pull up here the sorry guys, I have a okay. I'm gonna pull up here the call options that are gonna expire in February 19th of 2021. And check this out, guys. If we check on the strike price of $30, the premium is extremely high. All right, we're talking about $8.63. And when you buy All right, one contract for a call option, you need to multiply the price, the premium that is reflected times 100. So if I want to buy a call option for NIO with a $30 strike price that expires in February 19th, I need to pay $863. So what is the market telling me with that? Because this is a contract that is gonna expire in February 19th. The market is telling me I highly doubt that NIO is gonna be below $30 by February 19th of 2021. And if we go further out of the money, you can see that even the $45 strike price has a high premium, guys, $3.60. So for me, in order to buy a call option that expires on February 19th with a strike price of $45, I have to pay, as of now, $360. And mind you guys, if NIO doesn't happen to get to $45 a share by the expiration date, by the expiration date, or let me rephrase that, we have a break-even price. If NIO doesn't get to $48, give or take, at expiration date, I would lose all of this money. I would lose my $360 because that's the risky factor when it comes to call options. These contracts expire at a specific date, and on top of that, they decay over time, all right? They have a decay factor. So the market is extremely bullish when it comes to NIO, definitely, and I see NIO above $40 by the end of this year, no problem. And when it comes to the midterm and the long term, I see NIO ending next year near $100 a share, or even above $100 a share. And my long-term target price for NIO is $300 in 3 or 4 years. All right. I do believe that NIO is going to become a profitable company by mid of next year, and if that happens, I think that once NIO becomes a profitable company, once NIO stops losing money and burning cash, the stock is gonna skyrocket way above $100 a share. All right, and in the short term, if you guys are thinking about day trading or swing trading NIO, the current price of the stock is $30 a share. I think that today is November 3rd, and we are having the election here in the United States, all right, to elect a new president. And I think that if we happen to have a pullback, a general pullback of the market, I see NIO holding this 50 SMA line at around $28. This would be taking into account that NIO is $30 a share, this would be a very nice spot to purchase share, to take a swing trade or a day trade at around $28 a share. I'm gonna be posting videos later on down the road about how to set up Webull. I already told you guys that I use Thinkorswim when it comes to doing my technical analysis, but that's a platform that you guys need to sign up for and stuff. So whenever I do technical analysis here in this channel, I'm going to be using Webull, which is an open platform that anyone can have access to without needing to signing up for. So I'm going to be using Webull, and in other video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up how to set up your, the Webull platform to do technical analysis, how to use the simple moving average lines, how to read the RSI, the relative strength index, and much more. I'm going to be doing that in another video. Okay. Now I want to tell you guys about something that is important in order to consider investing in Chinese companies, okay? Because there is a risky factor here, which is the China and the China-United States tensions. Many people say that there is a real risk for the Chinese companies, for the Chinese companies that trade in the United States stock market, of being delisted from the United States stock market. And I don't think that is going to happen, guys. I was doing a research work about the businesses that companies such as Apple, Nike, McDonald's, Microsoft, and Starbucks are doing in China, and I mean, it is a lot of money, guys. The revenue that the American companies are making on average in China a year or per year is $116 billion, guys. That is a lot of money. And I think that despite the differences that there are between the political differences that there are between the Chinese and the Americans, they will always find common ground because money is king in this kind of situation. So I think that it is very, very unlikely that NIO is going to be delisted from the United States stock market. Okay, I don't see it happening, and that's why. I mean, that's a risk factor that you guys maybe need to think about before investing in NIO. But I don't think that is actually going to happen, because if you guys think about it, what happens if companies like Alibaba or Tencent or NIO are delisted from the United States stock market? Then China is gonna kick out of China the American companies that are doing unbelievable businesses in China, such as Nike, McDonald's, Starbucks, and company. So this is a risk that I don't believe is going to be a real issue at a long term, right? I also want to show you guys a part of NIO business model that I really found very interesting, which is NIO House. Okay, take a look. With this, I'm gonna play this video here real quick. Okay, these are spaces that NIO has available for their customers. Okay, for every single person that owns a NIO car in China. And check this out, guys. Take a look at how these NIO houses look like. So if you own a NIO car, you can go to these NIO houses to hang out with your families, to meet up with a customer. You can simply go there. There is a coffee shop, there is a gallery with NIO cars. So this is a very nice business model that NIO is implementing in China. And this is an advice that I'm gonna give you guys here. Whenever you guys are thinking about starting a long-term position on any given company, you guys have to make sure that that company is working on building up a strong brand. Okay, that is very important, guys. That is critical. Why? Because when you build up a strong brand, your customers end up identifying with your company. Okay, and I want to mention here the example of Starbucks coffee. Okay, everybody can have a coffee anywhere, but most people prefer to have a coffee at Starbucks. Why? Because Starbucks was able to build up an environment at their coffee shops that people like. So despite you can have a coffee anywhere, people will pay more money to have a coffee at Starbucks because the brand makes them feel better. And this is the idea that NIO is building up with the NIO houses, just like McDonald's. Kids love going to McDonald's to get their Happy Meal and play on the playground, correct? So I think that this company is building up a very strong brand in China. This company is going to be the second EV player in the Chinese market. I believe that Tesla is going to be the first player in the Chinese market. Take a look at this, guys. The library, there is a coffee shop, and you don't need to pay to have access to these NIO houses. You just need to own a NIO car. So this is a very nice aspect of the business model of NIO that I wanted to tell you guys about. So guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here, okay? I don't want the video to be too long. If you have any questions or comments about NIO, drop a comment down below. Please hit the like button for me and consider subscribing to the channel. I will be posting more NIO content anytime soon, and I will see you guys again soon. Peace.